Hi guys, it's Smita, aka Smita. I hope you all are having a great week. So I wanted to let you know that I am starting my own YouTube channel. Now, why would I do such a thing? Great question. If you have known me in any capacity over the duration of my whole life, you know that I love to share. I'm a self-proclaimed oversharer who loves to share things that are as silly, maybe petty, trifling, and superficial as my favorite lip color or skin crack or my favorite nail polish, hair product, beauty product, movie, restaurant, vacay, whatever. I also love to share things like the 70% off deal that I got from Target or Kohl's, which are like my favorite stores. But my mom, however, would say, Smita beta, don't tell anyone how much you paid for that. Of course, I love to tell people. Or super randomness, like that Instant Pot that I got that like 34 people now own because I told them about it and they all love it. Or those super comfy shoes from Payless that I bought and that like 8 people own and also love. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but there is a special kind of joy from sharing something, people then trusting you to go out and buy or try that something. And right, that's what that is, a demonstration of trust. And then them coming back and telling you that they loved it, or maybe even that it changed their life. And if you can't comprehend how something superficial could change your life, well, let me tell you. For example, I used to have acne for 20 years, used to get injections in my face and wear tons of foundation. I'm not wearing any now. And I use a skin product that changed my skin forever and actually changed my life. And now I share that passionately with other people. That being said, I like to think that I share far more meaningful stuff as well because I'm super random and care about all the things. But for example, in 2009, I started a South Asian dating blog. And at first it had like 12 readers. Thanks, mom, dad, and bro. But then it skyrocketed to like 10,000 readers in 12 different countries. And never could I have imagined that South Asian dating could be so controversial. But you know what was really controversial was me, a South Asian woman, talking about stuff that no one in our community really ever openly talked about. Of course, I was not sharing about my personal dates because then no one would ever date me. But I was talking about how nuanced, complicated, and confusing South Asian dating is for someone like me who was born and raised in America, so first generation, born to South Asian parents, most of whom all had arranged marriages, so didn't understand things like dating and falling in love. Some of my posts would get like 300 comments. One comment that I'll never forget, not even until I'm like 90 years old, was, wait for it, brace yourself, seeing by the length of your posts, you clearly neither have a job nor a gym membership. TikTok, there goes the marriage clock. To be honest, I thank that person because, you know, it takes serious balls to comment anonymously from behind a screen while I was sharing of and as myself. And, you know, I, for one, have ovaries of steel, so bring it with the comments even now. I can handle it. What else? I eventually had to shut that blog down, though, because I lived through something super crazy in 2012 that some of you know about. It was basically a 3-month dating relationship culminated into this lifetime horror movie type trauma that resulted in me having a title I never expected to have, which was domestic violence survivor. And the rest of the story is allegedly, because what life has taught me is that we don't get to own or share our stories as the truth unless we have a court document telling us that we can. So allegedly, this relationship culminated in me being held hostage, suffocated with a body pillow, going to court, filing an order of protection, finding out he had an existing order of protection against him from another South Asian woman 1 year prior. Then spending 7 months and $30,000 in court with the same female judge in the first case and a 3-inch binder of evidence only to lose my case, lose most of my friends, and be persecuted by my community. So to say that my life turned on its head would have been a gross understatement. I shared what was happening to me publicly, which deeply offended many people because I think they thought I was bringing shame to our community. But I thought it was shameful that all these women and I think it was like 7 before me had lived through this, and not one person had felt it was important to spare and save the other woman from living through that same pain and suffering. So that was the framework in which I shared that, and that's actually the framework in which I share so much stuff, because I have made plenty of mistakes in my life, wrong choices, things that I wish I could have done differently. And I wish, especially for young people, that they don't have to make those same mistakes, that their lives can be different and better from the things that I've learned. So I believe there's tremendous power in our sharing. We, for some reason, fear being vulnerable ourselves, but celebrate it in other people. And I believe that it doesn't matter whether there's 12 people reading or listening to you or thousands. Please know that I'm not aspiring to be a YouTube celebrity, but if just one person feels that what I said resonated with them or touched them or changed them in some way, that is so powerful to me. And I actually know already in my life that that has happened. For example, I know for a fact that at least several women left their domestic abuse situations because of what I shared. And so I've saved people's lives with my sharing. How powerful is that? And I know that we all have that same power and capacity. So that's what I'm going to be sharing. It's going to be all kinds of random, meaningful, and superficial. But if you're interested in hearing it, please hit subscribe or just click on a video or two when you see it. And that's it, guys. Thanks always for watching or listening. Bye.